Greetings from Tampa, Florida, alongside Marshall Green. I'm James Bates. So glad to have you with us as we're all set to kick off the 2025 Women's Non-Contact Pro 5-on-5 Championship game presented by Body Armor. We've got two pretty good ones in this championship game, Marshall.
We do, and two different teams. You got a young team looking to get to the top in Team Cayenne out of Canada, and an experienced team in Team Elite looking to do what they always do, and that is win.
And it all starts right now. What a great day to crown a USA Flag World Champion. The most followed brand in the sport of flag football also hosts the largest tournaments on the planet. Over 1,200 teams are competing. But in this World Championship division, we started with 23, and now we're down to just 2. And it's time to get it on.
And it's going to be a good one. Team Cayenne was formed from a core group of alumni players from the University of Montreal back in 2023, and many of them have been teammates for years, so they have great chemistry. Team Elite has a star-studded lineup of current and former U.S. national flag football team members. They are extremely talented, and they're locked in on winning this title.
All right, before we kick things off, what do you say we get it over to Kinsey Wolanski and the rest of the crew to hear what they have to say about this matchup?
People are lined up against the fence, ready to watch this game. But first, I have two special guests with me today. They are experts in the world of flag football. We have Michael Better. He was on the 2024 national team where they took home the gold, and he will be competing to qualify for the 2028 Olympics. So very knowledgeable in the game. And then we have Nadia Bibbs. She played on the U.S. national team from 2019 to 2022, and now is a U.S. national team scout, scouting women's, men's, and junior. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think about these teams personally?
Well, Lady Elite is a high-power team, very dynamic. They have tons of previous USA alumni players. They have current USA players. They have so much on their offensive set. They have receivers that can stretch the field. They have shifty receivers. They have a quarterback, Marley Marquez, that can really stretch the field, and she has a cannon. She's a mobile quarterback. She's very smart, very experienced playing the game. And so I just think it's going to be a very high-octane offense.
We have Team Cayenne. A lot of people are saying it was quite an upset for them to get to the final. Really excited for these women. What do you think was the difference that got them here today?
To be quite honest, as a team, I would like to say that their defense was really the driving force. No team that they've competed against in bracket play has scored more than 7 points, right? So they did prevail over Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero scored no more than 7 points. They prevailed over the Drip at the initial quarterfinals. And again, their defense was able to hold high-powered offense. So it's one of those things where you would like to see a team such as Lady Elite, who has a high-powered offense, just exactly what they're going to do against a team that's known for their defense.
Yeah, they're definitely known for their defense. As you mentioned, that Sub-Zero game, they had 2 pick-sixes to close out the half. But offensively, they're very methodical. You know, the quarterback, she's a pocket passer. She's not going to move much. She does her reads. She's going to take nickel and dimes, you know, and they're going to march down the field. So nothing too extreme, not super flashy, but they're methodical and they move the ball.
Yeah. Sajreen, which is their quarterback, again, she can make all the throws. And if necessary, even though she's traditionally being a pocket passer, we've noticed that she's been able to roll outside of the pocket and throw in the run, which makes her very dynamic as a mobile quarterback as well.
And who's going to take that championship trophy at the end of the day today?
I'm going to go with Lady Elite.
I'm going to also say Lady Elite, because it's not just a matter of having the talent on the team. It's just the experience that is literally their foundation behind the team. So they're used to being in these type of moments, and they're really going ahead and go forward with their offense. It's going to be kind of hard if they get out in front.
Thank you guys so much. You guys were incredible. Now we are going to go to our other team members, James and Marshall. They'll take it from here.
All right, thank you, Kinsey. Let's head out to midfield for the coin toss. Cayenne in the white jerseys and Elite in the black. Tails is called, and tails it is. And Cayenne, Marshall deferring to the second half. They want to put that nice defense on display early.
Yeah, their defense has been locked in all tournament long. They've been on the same page, and I'm excited to see how they match up against an explosive offense in Team Elite. If Cayenne's going to win this one, they're going to have to get stops when it matters most.
All right, let's do this. The stage is set. When we return, Cayenne and Elite will battle for the title as USA Flag presents the 2025 Women's Flag Football World Championships presented by Body Armor.
The 2025 USA Flag World Championships on CBS Sports Network are presented by Body Armor and by Optimum Nutrition, helping you build your training regimen on and off the field.
Back here in Tampa, Florida, and about ready to go, but before action gets underway, here are the rules for USA Flag's 5-on-5 non-contact Women's Pro World Championship game.
Alrighty, the field is 60 yards long and 25 yards wide. Both teams will play two 12-minute halves, and the game clock will run continuously except for the last minute of the game or during a timeout. On offense, both teams start on their own 5-yard line and have 3 plays to cross midfield, and if they do, they get 3 more plays to score. A team receives 6 points for a touchdown and can go for either 1 or 2 points after the score. A quarterback may not run unless the ball has been thrown back, handed, or pitched to them in the backfield, providing they are outside of the no-run zones, which are 5 yards from each line to gain. And on defense, players that rush or blitz the quarterback must be a minimum of 7 yards from the line of scrimmage when the ball is snapped.
You've played this game before, haven't you? Well, the young ladies from the Great White North are getting ready. And head coach Anthony Jackson's Elite squad, always ready.
Elite on me, Elite on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, well, Elite will have the ball first. Here's your Optimum Nutrition starting lineups. Marley Marquez, the quarterback, is a good one. Watch out for Nick Camise, her favorite target on the outside. And defensively, for head coach Rachel Lassard, Duval, Beauchamp, Landry, Caron, and Boulanger Ganem. A very solid and stingy defense that does a great job, Marshall, of keeping everybody in front of them.
They've been great this tournament, and they're going to have to do it again today.
And right off the bat, a completion from Marquez to Shanika Comis. They call her Neek or Neek.
You could see there after the catch, she was trying to pitch it to her outside receiver to keep the play going. Again, no fumbles in flag football. If a pitch hits the ground, the play is dead there.
And like Marshall told you off the top, 2 more plays to try to get it across midfield. Almost a flag pull, but instead it's a completion to Salazar. That's Brianna BB Salazar going up and getting that one. So here comes 3rd down.
Thought Marley did a good job there, taking the rush, staying calm in the pocket. Had to throw it off platform there, got it to a receiver though, and now we got a 3rd and manageable here for Elite.
Lady Elite huddling it up around Marley Marquez. They're outside that no-run zone, so they could run it here.
Yeah, so the no-run zone, again, 5 yards prior to the line to gain, so maybe 3rd and about 10 here for Elite.
That's that checkered line, middle of the field. Instead, going way past that. Oh, nice grab and a nice target for Marquez all the way down the field. 1st down and a whole lot more for Shanika Camise.
Neek, one of the best in the world at going up and getting it. Marquez knows on a big 3rd down to go to her go-to target. She puts it on the top shelf, and Neek, she does the rest. Kind of like Megatron in the USA Flag women's game.
Lorianne Beauchamp. Not bad coverage. She's right there in her hip pocket, but what are you going to do? Just bodied and boxed out of there. So here's your fresh set of downs on this opening drive. Marquez rolling, gets it to Kennedy Foster. Flag is pulled though. It's Boulanger Ganem with the flag pull.
Good pitch and catch there from Marquez to Foster. A go-to target for Marquez. Foster, one of the best wide receivers in the game. Really long target. Look for her to be a go-to target for Marquez today.
Marley 4 of 4 on this drive. Make that 5 of 5, just too easy. Back to Nick Comise, and it's 6-0 for Lady Elite. Hit bumps all around. Kennedy Foster, big smiles for her teammate. Impressive opening drive.
Really impressive for Elite. Finish it off with an easy touchdown. Kind of just high-lowing that defender there. Neek sneaks to the back line, and Marquez gets it to her.
They'll go for 1 here. You do have the option to go for 2. Looking to make it 7, and that won't happen right here. Too high for Kennedy Foster. Defended one more time in the back of the end zone by Belanger Gonem.
Marquez and Neek, good connection early on. Try to keep that going the rest of the ball game.
As we take a look at our offensive lineup, brought to you by Optimum Nutrition for Cayenne, but every little point, it's almost like a tennis match going back and forth, trying to hold serve here, if you will. These games go by fast, and coming out slinging is Cayenne, but a little bit too strong from Sandrine Gobey-Ouit. She was looking down the field for Emma Racine, who had a step or two on the defender.
Yeah, she was open, tried to take an early shot in this one, unable to connect. I think we could see them go back to that sometime today.
Good look there at the back of Annie Tyers Lagasse. She's the new center. An injury to Mathilde Renault has her starting today. A PE teacher back up in Montreal. And they'll go to Annie. Annie with a catch from Gobey-Ouit.
The center spot is such an important position. They'll run a lot of those quick routes, usually a player that's good with the ball in their hands after the catch. And obviously, you got to be able to snap the ball and have a good relationship with your quarterback.
So 3rd of 3 you see on your graphic, bottom right corner of your screen. That's, as Marshall mentioned earlier, 3rd of 3 plays to get a first down. First down at midfield, and then 3 more plays if you do that to make it into the end zone.
I'd say it's the first big play of the game. If Cayenne can't pick up the first, they'll give the ball back to Elite. Already up 1 score. Another deep shot.
Good coverage down the field. Once again, looking the direction of Racine, but in double coverage. Probably lucky, Gobey-Ouit, that she didn't connect. And speaking of big playmakers, look at that guy.
My man Tyreek Hill, one of the best in the league.
No, I'm talking about Charles Davis, president, co-founder of USA Flag. But Tyreek isn't bad, world champion himself and all-pro.
Charles is my guy, but Tyreek's a star.
And he's a big, big flag football supporter and fan, isn't he?
He is.
All right, so Elite right back at it, looking the direction of Kennedy Foster. Gosh, the luxury of Marley Marquez, who's a great gunslinger in her own right, but to have these long arms, these bigger bodies that can go up and get it, really makes life easy for you, it seems.
Absolutely. I mean, you could just put that ball in their vicinity, and these big-time playmakers with long wingspans can go and make plays on really 50-50 balls. Here she goes again to Foster on that deep over route.
Yeah, after her first incompletion of the game, started 5 of 5, missed one and right back on it, and a nice pass to lead Foster coming across the middle.
Marquez does a great job here to roll out to the right, buy some time to allow Foster to get open on that deep dig route. They're showing off that chemistry and connection early on in this one. Big 3rd down, outside of the no-run zone, so about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 here for Elite.
And needless to say, a very big play, especially defensively for Cayenne. Nice ball, and Pate, Yanni Pate, oh, can't get a foot down.
I think she was out. I think she was out. You only need 1 here. We'll get a second look at it. I think she's unable to slide that foot in, though.
Here come the Cayenne defenders, and that's why she couldn't get that toe down. Wow, we're just getting started, just getting heated up, if you will. Cayenne ball when we return. We welcome you back to USA Flag's 2025 Women's Flag Football World Championships, presented by Body Armor and prestige worldwide here at the 2025 championships. Marshall, we've got the best that the U.S. has to offer in Team Elite. You've got California, Texas, and Florida represented. But the young ladies in white, Cayenne, pretty much all from the Montreal area in Quebec, Canada.
Good job there on 1st down, just getting the ball out quick. A little quick game action for Cayenne. Throws that out route on time, on target. Gets him in a good spot here for 2 or 3.
Pass is complete. First catch there for Clara Beaudouet from the quarterback. Sandrine Gobey. Ooh,
she could spin it.
Second down, pass is complete as well. First look there at Julianne Fortain.
After the first drive for Cayenne, a couple of deep shots. Feel like they've settled in here, starting to work that underneath offense, just getting the ball out and letting their playmakers make plays.
Well, it seems like what they need to do and able to adjust on the fly, these coaches. Offensive coordinator Alexander Desjardins.
Big third down here outside the no-run zone, so they can hand it off and run here. On about 3rd and 6, got to get to midfield. Another deep shot.
And again, double coverage is streaking down the field Beaudouet, but can't find that football. So again, a 3 and out. And how about the elite defense of head coach Anthony Jackson's? They played pretty well.
Yeah, they're getting stops and they're getting the ball back to their offense and giving them a chance to go up 2 scores here.
Marquez to Salazar as her flag pulled. So a second down coming up for Team Elite. There's Rosalie Landry, a law school student there at the University of Montreal. And most of these women on Cayenne attended at one time or another. Some of them still there as students at the university. Fournier with the pressure. They've changed up that rusher now, and Alexandre Fournier.
That's going to bring us to a 3rd and manageable here. Another huge play for this offense. Marquez unable to pick up that last 3rd in midfield. You really want to capitalize on these opportunities. Your defense is giving you a chance to go up 2 possessions. You want to take advantage of that and give your defense a little bit of breathing room.
Here's Fournier with the pressure. Marley gives her a pump fake and then a first down across midfield. And that's our first look on the offensive side of Autry.
Delia Autry, a really good player, known for what she can do as a defensive back, but still one of the best players in the country, doing it on both sides. Great job by Marquez there to evade the rush. Would like to see the rush stay on their feet there. You don't really want to leave your feet and give up that extra time. She does, and the offense makes them pay.
So across midfield in your first down play, still no flagpole, and there it comes. Wow, great job in open field by Landry. Once again, you know, that is one of the toughest things to do in sports is open field tackling. But in tackle football, you can grab any part of the body. Here you got to grab a little flag.
Yeah, if you grab any part of the jersey, the shorts, that'll be a penalty. That's a great open field flag pull. The ability to limit the yards after the catch, big there. I've been surprised by the ability to pull flags for this Cayenne defense here early.
Are you surprised that it's Elite that has on all the winter caps and not the Canadians? All right, across the middle, and it's picked off. How about that defense, and then a pitch back after the interception by Landry, and spiking the ball, Lawrence Caron, and Cayenne can't get much going on offense, but they sure can defensively. Wow.
Marquez tries to just fit it in there, throws a seed over the middle of the field, and as we get a look, she's trying to get it to Foster, but a great play by the defensive back to get in the way, and she's going the other way.
Great break on the ball. Landry picking it, and then they keep it moving down the field. It'll be Marquez who ends up saving the touchdown. And that's one way to deal with Shanique Camise there in the middle, is you don't give her a chance to post up there. So here we go, chance to even it up, maybe even take the lead. Completion, Fortain once again, and Fortain up near the goal line, capitalizing on some of that momentum. The defense setting them up here down in Elite territory.
Cayenne in good position here to punch it in and tie or take the lead as we're coming to a close here in the first half. About 90 seconds left.
Fortain, another law school student there at the University of Montreal, and trying to lay down the law against these greats from the United States. Team Cayenne. Second down and goal. Go Bay went to Fortain once again, back of the end zone, and we're all tied at 6.
Just a beautiful play by the Cayenne offense. A bunch formation makes it difficult for the defense to stay in coverage. Got to be on the same page there. They just high-low that goal line and the back line. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, and a chance to take the lead here for Team Cayenne.
And a nice ball, making extra sure she's got not one but 2. All you needed was 1, but we'll see now if they go for 1 or 2. Go Bay Ouitt looking to the sidelines and trying to find a way to come scrapping back into this football game and take the lead with a successful extra point try. Here we go, win with the pressure. Back of the end zone, Racine, yes indeed, and it's 7-6.
7-6, extra points are so big in championship games. They often come down in the final seconds. Sometimes games are decided by 1 or 2 points. Big connection there for Team Cayenne. Love the play call, beautiful throw, beautiful catch, awesome execution.
And they'll cap it off with some fine offense down near the goal line. There's one more look at Racine in the back of the end zone, but it was defense that really turned the tide and sparked it. Marley Marquez and Elite came firing out of the gate. 5 of 5 on the opening drive, took a quick 6-point lead. And now down under 40 seconds with those 2 timeouts. Let's see. Swatted down. Great break on the ball by Carone. And the clock continues to tick. Interesting. You think they should use it?
I think they should. In a championship game like this, 30 seconds with 1 timeout is plenty of time to get down the field. Beautiful play by the defensive back there to drive on the ball and force the incompletion. You get 2 timeouts in a game. Elite doesn't look like they're going to use it. Maybe saving those for the second half.
Well, they had a long hitter early in the first half to Shanika Comis. Let's see if Marquez goes deep here. No. On the contrary, a lateral, and here comes Autry trucking down the sidelines and knocked out of bounds. She runs out of space. A good job to cut her off at the sideline. This is called non-contact 5-on-5. Every now and then you can't avoid it, though, on the football field, can you?
They say it's non-contact. I like to say flag football is a contact sport, just not a collision sport.
Okay, I don't know. That maybe looks a little bit more like a collision. And Autry, a great linebacker as well, and a good job defensively like they played the whole first half. Here's the head coach of Cayenne with Gwen Muller.
Amazing performance in the first half. I know you were going to sit back and adjust. That interception really changed the pace of the game. What are you going to do going into the second half? Are you going to adjust anything at all?
I think I'm going to keep the same game plan. They're doing their job. They know what they have to do. They're focused. They're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Why not? Rachel Lassard is smart, 16 years as an elementary school teacher there in the Montreal area. So she's going to keep doing what they're doing, and we'll be right back with the second half after this. Well, we welcome you back as USA Flag presents the 2025 Women's Flag Football World Championships presented by Body Armor. We've had all the excitement we could ask for in the first half of the women's final. Heck, over 1,200 teams have shown up to Tampa this weekend. It's been a great one. Let's learn a little bit more about USA Flag.
USA Flag is the nation's largest tournament operator for the sport of flag football. We primarily focus on tournaments for youth and adult. Most brands operate in one or the other. We're one of the few that actually does both. We all played grassroots sports growing up, whether you played soccer, baseball, whatever it would be, basketball. You go to the gym, you play, you go home. I hated that experience. I wanted to be more fun. I wanted to seamlessly blend an experience of a festival with a sport all at the same time, and that's what we've been trying to create here for our flag football series at USA Flag. The tournament is a whopper. We've got 138 international teams that are playing, over 10,000 athletes. We got 40 states and 13 countries represented at this event.
I'll tell you how I became involved here. I was in San Antonio, Texas last year as a coach and parent of my kid, coming from New York down to Texas to play the World Championships. When I saw what was happening in those fields, and I said, Body Armor needs to be a part of this. Body Armor needs to be a part of this experience. Body Armor needs to partner with USA Flag.
Body Armor is a phenomenal partner. They've really dove in headfirst with the players and supporting their hydration needs among many of the other things they've supported. So I'm really, really grateful for Body Armor to be a partner. They've been very, very gracious in what they've done and very helpful in the maturation of the sport over the last year.
Body Armor really, really believes in inspiring the next generation of athletes, being better than yesterday. What a perfect combination to have the sports drink of the future, the sports drink that has nothing artificial, with the organization that is driving massive amounts of growth for the fastest growing sport. This is the sport of the future. So what better way than join forces, not to just be a sponsor of USA Flag, but amplify the sport and make this event as huge as it is right now.
Another thing I'm extremely excited about and proud about is that we're going to be setting a Guinness World Record for the world's largest flag football tournament. We've got 1,288 teams competing and are going to be a part of that world record, so we're making a little bit of history, one event at a time. So we're really excited to be here in Tampa, Florida, setting that world record here at the World Championships.
How about that, partner? We're part of history here today in Tampa. Well, before we get back to the action, let's send it down to Gwen Muller, who's with the lead head coach, Anthony Jackson.
How do you think that you played in the first half? I know there was that interception that really changed things up. What do you think you're going to adjust going into the second half?
I think we just need to play clean football offensively. We're moving the ball well. We need to continue to do that and lean on our defense to make plays for us.
Awesome. Good luck going into the second half.
Coach Jackson talking about the team elite defense needing to make plays. They'll start the half on the field, trying to slow down this Cayenne offense and get the ball back to Marley Marquez.
They could use one of those Delia Autry picks right now, leading the team with interceptions. Number 13, you saw her at the end of the first half on offense. But to start this second half, it will be Sandrine Gobey-Ouitt, the quarterback for Cayenne, trying to add to a 1-point lead that they scored right there as time was ticking down. And coming out slinging, that's Clara Beaujouet.
Love the offensive attack. Really a shift in the game plan for Cayenne. Early on, took a lot of deep shots on that touchdown drive. Just kind of taking what the defense gives you right there. Just getting the ball out, letting them work.
Look there at Nancy Wynn, sack leader, the rusher that we've seen in the face of Gobey-Ouitt quite a bit today. And here she comes from 7 yards off. Pass is complete across the middle, Julianne Fortain. So it's a third down coming up, just shy of that no-run zone.
So about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 here for Cayenne. Again, just going with what the defense gives you. Pepper in the middle of the field. See if they can make a big play here on 3rd down.
Chipping away at it as Gobey-Ouitt will look down at her wristband, to look at her head coach, Rachel Lassard. Officials will back them up, make sure we all know they're out of that run zone, able to run it right here. Almost picked off. That would have been a big one. That's Autry breaking on the ball, and she saw that end zone but couldn't hang on to it. Wow.
An amazing play by Autry here. If she's unable to undercut that ball, that's a 1st down and more. Unable to catch the ball, would have been a walk-in pick 6 for her. Either way, a huge play for this team elite defense.
First shot of the second half, Marquez to Salazar, BB Salazar with a nice chunk of change. It'll be 2nd down for Team Elite.
Just a little shoot route to the left there for Salazar. Catch, get upfield, get the yards, make it a 2nd and short. Big drive here for Elite. Want to take the lead here and take a little bit of pressure off your defense.
Try to get that momentum back. They had it stolen away.
Salazar again.
Trying to slip through that defense, but pulling those shrooms.
Pulling those shrooms. They'll bring up 3rd and short. They're inside the no-run zone, so cannot run the ball. Have to advance it with a forward pass.
Good look at a couple of the defenders there for Cayenne. It was Rosalie Landry really with the play of the game so far, the interception that she pitched to Caron was returned down near the goal line. Here we go, 3rd down and a big one, and it's batted down Alexander Fournier.
That's a great rush. Keeping the hands high, not really giving Marquez a passing lane to get that one through there. A batted ball, a turnover on downs. Team Cayenne on defense starting to heat up.
Look at her, just like a defensive back would read the eyes of the quarterback. Reading the eyes, that arm goes up. Her arms do too. She's got those Kenny Powers sunglasses on. La Flama Blanca swatting it down, and she's new on the scene. There was an injury, and they had to bring her in just about a week or two ago.
She's filling in great.
Cayenne right back at it, and guess who? Fortain up near midfield, and yes, a first down. So a fresh set of downs for Cayenne here with that 1-point lead.
You could see the Team Elite defense pointing first down. When you get close to that first down marker, a lot of teams will actually drop the ball short of the line to gain to make it second and short. That way, if you pick up the first down, it's not just a first down at midfield. They do not do that. Now it's 1 of 3, and you got to go the entire second half of this field.
Ah, good point. You know, and it's an elite defense, usually very aggressive. They kind of held off to kind of let her do that and come across midfield. So here's the first down and complete to another new Cayenne player on the scene, as we talked about, filling in at the center and doing a good job of it, is Tyers Legacy.
Really like what I'm seeing from Gobe Huat, quarterback for Team Cayenne. Just getting the ball out quick. Was really aggressive early on, dialed it down, calming down in a world championship setting, and just playing her game.
Yeah, funny you say that. Over on the shot, we just had Anthony Jackson, head coach, trying to calm down Marley Marquez, his quarterback, having to sit here and watch Cayenne work it down the field. It's second down and goal. Pass is complete. Fortain stretching and not quite into the end zone, so a third and very short coming up. But Fortain has been big offensively. A good target for Gobe Huat.
Beautiful throw, rolling to the right to buy some time, puts it in a spot where only her receiver can get it, and they are in prime striking distance here to go up by maybe 7, maybe 8.
All right, big moment. Muy grande, which is Canadian for we need this or something like that. Third down, and Cayenne knocking at the door. Just shy of that goal line, trying to extend this lead. Here we go. Corner at the end zone, and Fortain one more time. Another big catch offensively, and why not? Hit that foam pit, body armor style, baby.
Gotta love it, gotta love it. Beautiful play, beautiful celebration there. Just a beautiful ball. Top of the end zone, attacking that corner, making the defense guard every blade of grass there. This Cayenne team is starting to cook with some gas.
Yeah, right on time. And doesn't Rachel Lessard, head coach, know it? You see the knee brace on the former elite soccer player Gobe Huat. You mentioned it off the top of the show that she's a solid quarterback, and she has not disappointed.
You gotta love that ball placement there. Gets it to a spot where only her receiver can get it, and then they all jump into the foam pit to celebrate.
Julianne Fortain having a big day. She's limping. I mean, came out of that catch limping, but with the biggest smile you've ever seen on her face, having a good time and trying to add now. This is a big extra point. They'll go for 1. If they get this extra point here, Elite would be forced to go for 2. Looking the direction of Racine. She got 1 earlier and gets another extra point right here. Yes, 14-6, and the lead is 8.
That's a big play. Love the play, design, the execution.
Racine with the extra point, another big one. Can Team Elite get some offense going in the second half? We'll find out when we return to Tampa. Back here in Tampa as USA Flag presents the 2025 Women's Flag Football World Championships presented by Body Armor. And Gobe Uit, the quarterback for Cayenne, has her team with an 8-point lead. But watch out, Marquez, an elite coming back strong. And Foster's pitch after the nice catch and run will hit the ground, and the ball will be spotted right there. It'll be second down in the no-run zone.
In the no-run zone, and really, Team Elite, their offense has to get it going. They're down by 8. It's really now or never here. They got to get it rolling.
Second down and complete. That's Ayanna Pate, Team USA 2022. And a USF grad right here in Tampa with a nice catch and a fresh set of downs for Marquez and Elite.
Pate was unable to get her feet down in the first half. This time she does.
Here's Autry trying to slip away, but Tamara Belanger-Ganem hanging on for dear life, and a little bit close to a hold.
Yeah, a little bit close. As long as you come up with the flag pretty soon after the hold, if there is one, like there might have been right there, they'll usually let you play. Got to come up with the flag, and they did. Good flagpole.
Those young ladies know how to spell it. It's E-L-I-T-E, Elite, Lady Elite. Trailing right now. Here's second down. One more time, Autry, and this time they can't get the flag.
The ability to make people miss. Dalia Autry, one of the best flag football players in the nation, making plays on offense, and a chance here to tie it up with a 2-point conversion for Team Elite. A huge moment in this ball game.
Marquez looking at her the whole way and coming across the field, and just so slippery as she'll dip down and cross the goal line. And look at Neek. Come on, she says. Look at the back flop into the pit.
They're having fun with that foam pit.
Now, still down 2. Don't start celebrating too much too early.
From 12 yards out.
To tie the game. Lateral and back to Marquez. She can run it, but uses the throw. Swatted down. And guess who? Alexandre Fournier. We've seen her time and time again on the rush with those long arms. Here she drops into coverage and a great big play defensively.
She's made a couple of huge plays defensively. You could see that Neek wanted that ball up a little bit higher.
And Neek was, hey, just put it up there for me. Give me a chance. And speaking of chances, this has come down to really the last chance. This defense must get a stop, Marshall, and on this side of the field.
Yeah, if Cayenne's offense can pick up a first down, the game will essentially be over. Team Elite has 2 timeouts, essentially a third with that 1-minute warning. The clock will stop there, and then it'll be a pro clock the remainder of the game, but you gotta get a stop. You wanna have a chance at a world championship.
From 7 yards off, here comes Wynn with the rush. Pressure there, batted down. Good play by Wisenant. That'll help.
Good job to break that one up, and Cayenne will take this down to the 1-minute warning. Clock will stop, and we are in a beautiful spot of this ball game. A chance for Cayenne to end it with a first down, or Elite to get a stop and get the ball back in the hands of Marley Marquez to win it.
So second down coming up after this 1-minute warning, and Elite defenders got to find a way to make a big play here. The favorite coming into this game and really came out the gate with all of the energy, all the momentum, but swiped away by Cayenne defensively. Now can the offense take that next step towards winning a world championship here in Tampa this weekend?
Want to get a stop to force a 3rd and long here.
There you go,
open.
Fortain right there in the middle. Yes, Julianne Fortain, what a game for her.
In a moment where you got to get a stop, the defense just not on the same page. You can see 2 of the Elite defenders taking that corner route to the right side and leaving the middle of the field wide open. In a critical moment like that, you got to be on the same page, and they were just not there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and manageable here for the Cayenne offense. We got a timeout by Team Elite. Got to get on the same page here, James, on defense.
Play of the game coming up, a 3rd down. And head coach Anthony Jackson certainly knows it. His defenders have to get a stop. They have 1 timeout remaining, but it won't matter if Cayenne can just cross that midfield line.
We've seen this elite defense kind of break down in the middle of the field. Coach Jackson trying to get the ladies of Team Elite all on the same page for the biggest play of the game. An opportunity to get the ball back or Team Cayenne to be crowned world champions.
Just stole the early momentum away from Elite. Can they keep it and take home the crown?
Got it.
Yes, indeed. And how about this? Annie Tyers Lagasse, who wasn't even the starter just a while ago, had to fill in with an injury for Renault. And, of course, Gobe Owet's going to find her.
Gobe Owet, cool and calm under pressure, surveying the field, attacking right at the line to gain. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, and a world championship clinching play for this offense. Team Cayenne putting themselves in a great spot here. James, they don't really have to run many more plays. They can just knee it out. You don't want an incompletion because that would stop the clock.
Rachel Lessard, the head coach. What a great outing by Sandrine Gobe Owet. It looks like she's out, however, as they'll give it to Boge Way, and this probably means they're going to take a knee right here, right?
Yeah, probably run away from the rush a little bit to buy some more time, just as they do to take the knee. And that'll essentially do it with a 25-second play clock. They can knee it out 2 more times, as they won't have to. The refs call it, and Cayenne is your 2025 USA Flag Women's World Champions.
Here they go, every one of them in the white shirt into the foam pit, celebrating. What a great shot, and what an inspirational win for Canada's Team Cayenne, as they are now world champions, taking down a star-studded elite squad. Smiles all around, and that brings us to our Body Armor Sports Drink play of the game. There were a lot of great big plays in this game, Marshall, but the biggest was Rosalie Landry and the defense saying, "No way, eh? This is ours."
None were bigger than the Landry interception. It was the pick that led to their first offensive score of the game. Seemed to really change the momentum of this ball game. Cayenne was a little flat early on, and that single play seemed to give them confidence both on offense and defense that helped lead them to the title.
When we come back, we'll give out that great big trophy to Team Cayenne to take back to Canada. Stay right there.
The 2025 USA Flag World Championships on CBS Sports Network are presented by Body Armor and by Optimum Nutrition, helping you build your training regimen on and off the field.
Welcome back to Tampa as USA Flag presents the 2025 Women's Flag Football World Championships presented by Body Armor. Now let's send it down to the field with Gwen Muller.
I'm here with Federico Moichant, the CEO of Body Armor, to present the trophy to the Women's World Champions.
Ladies, on behalf of Body Armor Sports Nutrition and USA Flag, it is my privilege to introduce this beautiful trophy and this beautiful World Championship ring to Team Cayenne World Champions. Congratulations.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Rachel Lessard and company so happy taking that big, beautiful trophy back to Canada. What an inspirational win. Heck, we even set a Guinness World Record today. The largest flag football tourney in history. Brought to you by USA Flag and Body Armor. Almost 12,000 people in attendance, and so glad that you could join us here. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast, because we certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. For Marshall Green, I'm James Bates. We'll see you next time.